Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of our Langrisser mobile auto battle series. The idea is that we'll go through all the challenges of daily quests and maybe some other challenges like the limited time event for this time, in order to see if we can do it just by auto battling. So you can leave your phone unlocked and playing while charging, and you can go do something else like watch a movie. Alright, in the case of the Ice Dragon, we kinda have to change the entire composition because the passive of the Ice Dragon above level 45 or 50 is that melee damage taken is decreased by 90%. No, never mind the freezing, you could go around that by using certain tricks, but damage reduction 9%, it makes no sense bring melee. But what is this? Is this a Leon? Well, of course it is. Leon has the one advantage that he's incredibly useful to clear the rest of the map, and that's why we're gonna keep him around. And not only that, when Leon uses Chivalry, he cannot be frozen. So that's another good point. Even though he quickly dies to the AoE because he's paper, it's still a pretty good inclusion of the team. Additionally, we have Luna, we have Lana, and I give Lana a very specific set of skills, and that is that she has 2 attacks and then one AoE, so that she can assist during the clearing and also when she needs to kill. Another build that could go for this is to forego of the Dark Reaper, which is sad, I know. Let go of the Freeze Strike and just equip the passive. So every now and then she will do AoEs, and every time the turn ends she will give M-Def debuff to everyone. But I didn't find this to be extremely effective, so I'm going back to this build. I will put lightning? No, the Freeze Strike. Even though it's a Frost Dragon, there are no elemental differences. In the case of Tiaris, we're bringing her for one specific purpose, which is to give attack blessing to anyone who will be attacking the dragon. At least that's what we hope. And this should increase our clearing speed. In the future, I want to replace Tiaris by the presence of Shelfania and equipping her with the faction buff, and this should increase the speed of our clears. But that will have to wait until I equip Shelfania thoroughly, because currently her health does not allow her to survive the AoE. So off we go. We put the slow characters in the front so that they catch up quicker, and everyone who is fast in the back. And we'll see what happens. Faction buff comes in. Chivalry comes in, clears the first melee target. Runs back a bit. Probably gets an again from Diana. There we go. I'm guessing he's gonna kill a second target now. And profits. Miracle will lower any damage that we are going to take for this turn. Even though the presence of Luna greatly reduces magic damage taken, I'm also farming the shards of Luna so that I can increase her stars and increase this damage lowering even further beyond. Okay, so we took the most irrelevant of AoE damages, makes it pretty fine. Lana doesn't find a spot to attack, and apparently we are 1 damage short killing this unit. Leon takes care of that. Gives time to Liana to heal. And Tiaris will probably attack blessing someone. And that someone is always Leon. Turn passes, no enemies. But Leon is indeed in range. Luna attacks first. Greatly reduces the health of the enemy. Leon consolidates the kill with attack blessing. And that was it for the mobs. As we saw before, the tiny AoE that this person does is not enough to stop us. even damage us. Alright. Turn 4 it is. Lana keeps getting walled in by everyone else. Maybe a different starting position for Lana would be better. New faction buff. Chivalry buff. Loses attack, but doesn't matter. The damage should be more than enough anyway. And if we check on the danger zone, Leon was away from it. However, because of the again, he will go in, which is still fine. The chivalry debuff buff impedes him from getting frozen. We'll move back, however, and if the dragon uses Ice Age, Leon is dead. However, we did counter that, so that's not a problem. There we go. The damage Leon can deal to this target is so minimal that losing Leon at this point makes no difference. Next fight. Luna goes in for an attack. And because everyone is healed, our healers may consider attacking as well. Maybe not this round then. Dragon attacks Luna, he gets counter attacks, good for us. And Thierry's blessing makes this an extremely easy fight. Attack blessing triggers, deals good damage. Our healer's attack deals some damage, every bit counts. Miracle is applied, which is great because Nana is arriving next turn, and that also means that this Ice Age will deal a little bit less damage. It's really low damage. It's almost all healed at. Excellent. Nana arrives. Also has 16 and 18,000 crossbow. Luna rebuffs. Hopefully we get a Gale Prop. Or not. We force it with an again, maybe. Luna attacks. Lowers the defense of the dragon, which is low to begin with. That's pretty good. And Yaris decides to attack as well. Dragon attacks Diana, gets counter attack for a little, and that's good. Lana opens with another attack, in this case on the healing side. Gets healed to full 3 times. Some healing, yep. Fair. Luna attacks again, 15,000 this time. Another full heal, thanks to Thierry's talent. Almost full heal, I guess. The debuffs of Liana attacking would come too late, even though it didn't proc. I have an older staff on her, which increases damage taken. So that's a good way to accelerate this. A little bit of a shame, because that attack blessing will be lost entirely. Luna is most likely going to use her Wind Spiral again and the faction buff again. So that will be it for the attack blessing buff. But what can you do? So the reason why there's another type of build for Lana in this case is because as long as she has an ability, she will attack from a range of 3, which is irrelevant for the dragon, but it's very relevant for the tiny sorceresses, which are unable to attack. So we hope to fix this in the future as well. Maybe by removing all single target attacks. At this point, all our units are attacking. And as always, the attacks of the enemy are not very effective. 1 AoE applies when it's off cooldown. Luna attacks. Gets it really close, but not quite enough. Full heal though. Act again, and this should be enough to get the kill. And it is. There we go. Luna helps a lot with a kill on the Ice Dragon, especially in her bow form, and we take advantage of this. Of course we get nothing, but we could repeat this all day. And that's perfectly fine. And now that we have gotten the kill, let's look at our new units that we are using this time. I have Luna with double runes, which means I have chosen both her paths and mastered them. And in her equipment I'm using a Nighthawk because I have not yet gotten an Ulf's bow, which will be the best thing I'm looking for. She's using a jacket because I have an assault chest, but they do not stack. There's a bug that prevents them from working at the same time. So when attacking we have 15% increased MDef, and when attacking we have 10% increased MDef from this one. So sadly they do not combine yet. And the Griefs, which give straight up 8% magic defense as well. For her enchantments I'm using what's called 2 and 2, which means I'm using 2 different enchants just to claim the 5% bonus to MDef. And the base attributes for her end up above 400. This 400 again then get translated into a lot of attack thanks to Wind Spiral and the faction buff. And this is how we deal so much damage with Luna. If you look at her attack alone, it's not really good. In terms of soldiers, we are using the Demon Hunter because it has a chance to apply the defense down debuff, so we just take it for this reason. Another option would be the... where is it? The Bold Ranger, but I'm not happy with the difference. I don't want to be attacked on my own, so I prefer that. The best combination for her though is to obtain an Ulrust bow, which increases the attack range by 1, and then to use a melee unit like this, Heaven's Guard. However, we are still far away from that. And even if we found one, we would probably end up using a Holy Pegasus before, because our air units are much more upgraded than our horse units. That's so far for Luna. We move on to Tiaris. Tiaris is using a basic kit of healing, except for the staff. I started off with a healing staff, a sage staff, because her talent used to be bugged, where the plus healing percentages did not count. They do now, so if I were to find an SSR staff, I would replace it. But for now, I believe this is pretty good, especially because on my enchant I got 15% bonus, which is a little bit too crazy. I'm preparing a Galaxy Cloak just because it keeps dropping for me and I don't want to dust them all. A Sage Hat because it goes on every healer, and a Truth Pendant for the same reason as before. It has int, it has HP, but no healing percentage. However, her talent still procs for a lot. I'm also leveling up her talent, so the stars, because I'm looking for 100% proc chance. That would be a game changer. We have seen Diana, and I believe I've left Lana behind. There we go. I have found a red moon, and I've put all the ores I could on it, because Lana is a key member of the team. And I've given her an intelligence 14 and attack 12, I guess. Staff, which means this piece of equipment alone is almost 25% intelligence increase. That's a little bit insane. And the red stuff, the red moon, is a little bit better than the blue moon because it gives HP instead of magic defense. The only upgrade I would expect for Lana at this point is the Astaroth, together with her special armor, and that's why the rest of her gear is very basic but still very solid. We get the Intelligence Truth Pendant, we get a HP cloth, and then the similar situation to the Aura Helm, something that decreases MDef in the case we use her, and then with an again we can use her again, of course. to make use of this debuff. However, I would be very happy to replace this. I have something in the works, which is this Odin's Battle Helm. The reason for this is because Lana is extremely good at eliminating enemies, and this means she could probably dispel anyone else that is in range just by killing another enemy. I could also go for the Soul Stealer headdress, but this is more of a PvP helmet, so we're gonna keep it away for now. Okay, I believe those were the characters, and that was a dead dragon. In the future we're gonna try to get the time down, just like always, but for now this is very satisfactory. So I'll see you soon, and I hope you have enjoyed.